everybody. Today we've got a video on learning how to breathe like a yogi does. So I don't know if you guys have ever been to yoga classes and you hear that person in the back of the room, or maybe even the front of the room, just kind of breathing really loud. And I think when you first start, you think, why is that person doing that? It's very annoying. You're like, I just couldn't hear their breath the whole time. But it's actually part of our yoga practice. The breath is one of the biggest parts of our yoga practice, but it's something that's often missed in a yoga class, because when you only have an hour to teach a class, or even 45 minutes, you do not have time to sit at the beginning of the class every single time explaining the yogic breath. And I think it's something that's missed, but it's something that's so incredibly powerful, and it's had such an impact on my own practice. So I wanted to share with you guys how we can breathe like a yogi does, and how we can bring this into our yoga practice, and how we can kind of cultivate this awareness of breath, this guidance from our breath, and using our breath as a tool in our practice. The breath is amazing for when we're in uncomfortable poses, strong poses, when we're in the middle of our flow. We can come back to this place of steadiness, of calm and balance, and the breath really is the bridge between mind and body. So when you're starting to feel anxious because it's strong or it's uncomfortable, or you're just feeling a bit out of breath, come back to that steadiness, come back to that steady flow of breath, and allow your mind to settle and come back to this kind of space of peace, which is the whole idea of our practice in the first place. So we're going to do a quick simple breathing practice today. Find something to sit up on, a cushion, a block, something that gives your pelvis a little bit of height, which will help it tilt forwards and help you sit up a little straighter. We want to sit as straight as we can because it creates space for us to breathe. If we're slouched over, there's no space for our diaphragm to move and our lungs to inflate. So when you feel comfortable, coming into a nice seat, hands can be on the knees, palms face down, palms face up, and just close down your eyes for a second. Before trying to control the breath in any way, before trying to change anything, just start to notice the natural flow of your breath. Notice where in your body your breath goes, what movement you feel in your body. Notice how each inhale feels and each exhale. Notice if there's anywhere in your body you need a bit more space. Maybe you can sit up a little more. Notice where your breath might feel restricted. So before we move into our Ujjayi breath, our yogic breath that we use for our asana practice, our yoga practice, we're just going to start with a nice simple breathing practice. We're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and breathe out for 4. So I'll count the first few with you, then I'll leave you to count on your own. So before we start, taking a clearing breath in and letting it go. And then breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, out 1, 2, 3, 4, in 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, out 1, 2, 3, 4, in 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, out 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue breathing. In for 4, hold for 4, and out for 4. Find your own rhythm. And the idea of this practice is just cultivating that awareness of breath, but also the control we have over our breath. Just allowing us to set the rhythm and set the pace. Allowing ourselves to connect to the breath. Allow the count to focus your mind. Let go of everything else. So breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and out for 4. When you're ready, taking a deep breath in, and then let it go. So we're going to move into our Ujjayi breath. If you'd like to open your eyes, feel free. So the Ujjayi breath is called breath of fire. It creates heat in your body, allows you to focus your mind, and it also brings your awareness to the breath so that we're not kind of drifting off into other spaces, and we can then use the breath as a tool. And so yogic breath, it feels like you're fogging up a mirror. It's a slight constriction in the back of your throat. You start with just the exhale, and then you can add in the inhale. So when you fog up a mirror, you kind of you pull at the back of your throat, and you're doing that but breathing through your nose. So you're breathing in with that slight constriction and out. So start with your pretending you're fogging up a mirror. Start by breathing out through your mouth and just feel how that feels in your throat. Feel that slight constriction. So breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. You sound a bit like Darth Vader. And now see if you can do it with your mouth closed and breathing through your nose. So slight constriction at the back of your throat, that same slight pull that you have when you fog up a mirror. And breathe in and out. And in and out. Keep practicing, keep going. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. So every breath in, we're breathing into our tummy. We're finding that slight constriction, and it almost sounds like waves. It's also called oceanic breath. So you can really hear the breath, it's audible. And we're using this to focus our mind. So keep breathing in and out, and in and out. One more time, in and out. Take a moment, deep breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Before we close, we'll do a nice simple breath practice just to bring ourselves back into balance. Bringing the peace fingers onto your third eye. Ring finger covers left nostril, thumb covers right nostril, but not at the same time. So start by breathing in through the left and out through the right. In through the right, out through the left. In through the left, out through the right. In through the right, out through the left. In through the left, out through the right. In through the right, out through the left. Release the hand, nice deep breath in, and let it go. Take a moment with your eyes closed, just come back to a natural, steady flow of breath. Maybe scanning through the body, just notice how you're feeling. When you're ready, open up the eyes. So with our Ujjayi breath, it does take practice, it takes time, and I invite you just to spend a bit of time just to cultivate that awareness of how it should feel in your throat. And it's that slight constriction, like Darth Vader, like fogging up a mirror. It creates that oceanic breath and allows us to focus our mind. So stick with it, bring it into your practice, maybe use it at the beginning of your practice, and then if you lose it, that's okay. If you remember to come back to it, come back to it. But just keep cultivating that awareness of your breath. starting to bring in that oceanic sound and allowing this to focus your mind, but take it one step at a time. Don't try and do it all at once. Give yourself a little bit of a break and a little bit of grace, and yeah, one step at a time. And I appreciate you all for I appreciate you all for following along with this video, for learning to breathe like a yogi does, and I really hope you found this useful. If you have any questions about the oceanic breath, about how to bring it into your practice, please drop it in the comments below and I can help to clarify anything. It really is such a powerful tool that we have, our breath, so I invite you to drop it in and use it, even if it's just following your natural flow of breath. Have a beautiful day, everybody. You are worthy, you are enough, you are incredible, and I honour you, I see you, and I appreciate you. So thank you.